Okay, we made it back. Had some slight VLC. Oops, I muted my desktop. There we go. Had some slight VLC problems because it's a very good program. But we made it for the second match of this weekend, which will be once again a knockout match. So it's either going to be Fract or Katashi leaving us today, unfortunately, which both had a very impressive tournament run. But yeah, how's it going, guys?
Yeah, I hope I can do better than last week today.
Well, last time you also have beaten a Dutch runner, so...
True.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
board and I did so much mistakes.
It was a tough board, to be fair, last time, so yeah, it was really hard to do well on that board. And yeah, how's it?
I still have nightmares from Rectus Emperor, but okay, that's okay.
Yeah, Fract was part of the closest match this tournament so far. How much was it? 25 seconds, I think. Something like that. I think it was a 25-second difference between you and Cookie. Yeah. And so let's hope it's gonna be close to that. Like if it's remotely close, then there's gonna be a good one. But yeah, if you guys are ready, I'm gonna count you down since we're already a bit behind.
No frame host, so yeah, ready.
Nice. Don't do the Milan mistake. Cool. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. All right, and off they go.
Okay. It's an interesting card.
Definitely. Avoid fire damage. Oh, in the middle. Oh no, that looks like Katashi gets a bad middle, like a bad board again, like last time. You don't want to see that in the middle.
Yeah, especially it's hard to combine goals with that.
Is there any synergy? There's no other chamber goal, is there? I don't think so.
No, not as far as I can see.
Collect 53 cards. Oh god. Yeah, what a card. I guess Katashi's wish was not answered of a good bingo board.
I think Sammy is sad at the moment that he didn't got this card because he wanted to collect those cards probably.
The master of the card collection, yep.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting. The fireplace one is not here for the first time. We've seen people do that. An interesting one that I still want to see is 10 wizard cards before entering Rictus Emperor.
Yeah, it's a really interesting one.
We haven't seen yet, ever, unfortunately.
I kind of have a right for it, but like there are, I believe, well, casually there are only 10 cards available. If you can speedrun it, there are like 11.
I think it's barely possible, I think, in a speedrun, but yeah.
Like, I also got the one above the plateau of Quidditch, which I also the first night. Basically, how you get to Quidditch out of bounds. You can also get there to the card, and it's a really quick one to get, actually.
Fract goes for it, I think. I mean, there's no other reason to go up here.
Yeah, he's going for it.
So shoutouts to Fract. He does not get the clip though. Oh no, and he goes down here. Probably a good decision if you don't know how the clip works. It's probably a good decision to drop down here. Oh, Katashi also goes for it.
Is that even possible?
I hope so. I mean, I would assume he has a route in mind, but no, he doesn't get the one at Hagrid. Maybe he just wanted the silver card? Or the secret or something? Is the secrets on the card again?
He needs to get the one above here, but... Like, does he think that he can go to Snape's classroom?
Oh, that's an interesting route to go to Hagrid.
Yeah. And cast at all 3 of the pigs.
Oh yeah, there's actually like a lot you can do in the first night. Also Fract emptying the armor set.
He's going to boost in it.
He has to.
It's a 12 card that you can get.
Yep. Yeah, Beaver also said it's 12 cards, so... This boost we've seen earlier from, I think, Marlin in this tournament. It's still a really cool one, but Oh, into the wall walk up top. That was very, very nicely done by Katashi. Gets some fall damage though, unfortunately. I love this goal. It's very, very good to see that for the first time. Very happy about that. Yep, because it does show off how many cards you can get if you're a speedrunner in the first night, and it's really impressive.
I would still say that getting the one in Willow is still faster than Katashi did, because now he also needs to get all of them in the nursery.
Yeah, I agree.
And the last one is slower than getting the one in Willow.
I would agree, especially if you know the clip, which Fract unfortunately kind of messed up. But if you get that one well, then it's definitely better. But yeah, there's I guess one in here. I don't think you can get the second one. Oops, misses it, but that's fine. Fastest is again to go to chamber, really, Beaver? Yeah, what would you go for, Raz, actually? Because I have no idea about this board.
Let's see. Row 1 actually looks really good.
I guess, yeah. True. That's definitely what Fract is going for, I'm pretty sure, because he emptied those armor stands.
Yeah, there are just two annoying well, if you're going also for TLBR can be quick. If you're going to chamber.
Yeah.
And BLTR?
Yeah, I guess you only play Scourge. Chasm is fine. Yeah, I could see that. But you would have to play Goyle. That's...
Yeah. You can also go for row 1. But that's mechanical, and yeah, I think going into Goyle is even faster than doing mechanical, falling down, or skipping it.
It might be, it's hard to say. Like, I think both Dragonauts are definitely reasonable to go for. They're definitely kind of quick. Also get the Harry Potter Wizard card, so nice. that's a good goal. We haven't seen that for a while, actually.
It's actually a stupid goal which no one would ever go for.
Nope. I mean, if you have 53 cards, which is on this board, isn't it? No, it's not. Is it?
Yeah, it's row 4, column 5.
Oh yeah, it is, true. Yeah, see, that synergizes somewhat. You get 51 if you just go for all silvers and one golden one. All golden one and all silvers, so that would be somewhat okay.
Oh yeah, BLTR isn't the fastest because of Scourge.
Yeah, that's probably true.
You're right.
I actually kind of lost track how many cards they've gotten, but they're still going strong. It's actually interesting to see the first 7 minutes and they're not even in Rictus Emperor yet.
What is Fract Katashi doing, because you can't get that card?
Oh no, that's a good point. I don't...
Over closed.
How many does Katashi have? He checked. I didn't see it.
I believe he had 9.
Oh, so he needs 1. Which one would that be, actually?
I think the entry hall with the ectoplasm. I guess.
You can get that one? You can get that one before?
You can boost up. That's basically what we do in Hundo.
Yeah, I guess. That's not a card,
Because
Katashi? Oh no. I think Katashi is full panic mode. The poor guy. I assume Fract did it, I would imagine. Yeah, he enters. Yep, he also checks it himself. Yeah. Sorry, Fract. We got it. So Katashi is one card short. Oh no, don't go to Rictu. Oh no. Oh, I feel very bad for Katashi.
He's confused.
Yeah, he doesn't know which one he's missing. That's... Oh no. What's the Gryffindor challenge? It's a challenge that's built in this game, but you can't access it without a modded version, which we have. It's like a special challenge they wanted to give out with as like a Pepsi promotion. And we are probably gonna see it.
Yeah, he's now going to that secret. It's to the left of you.
I still actually don't... Actually,
He's going to the
I
he's
think
going
he-
to the dungeons and finding out that it's closed.
I think he got that one that you're talking about. I think I remember him getting that. He or Fract got it, but I think he did. Which one did he miss? I'm so confused. Like the one in Willow and the one at Hagrid. This one? Is it this one he missed? Oh no, don't tell me. Oh, that's the one he missed? Oof.
What the heck?
Oh,
That's most of the times in casual playthroughs. This is
the
the
easiest.
first one that you
yeah.
get in the
Yeah.
overworld.
Literally the first one I found in my first ever playthrough. After Willow, obviously.
Yeah, that one is just in the way. Like,
Yeah.
Once again,
Because especially if you've played the first game, you're just so used to cast at this night that it's just you just do it.
yeah.
Fract
So
failing
one was
Rick too.
waiting. Yeah, he's going for completion stars.
That's
So
probably the most
for-
reasonable one.
So he's going for column 1 then.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not going for row 4. If he
No.
goes for row 4, then
Yeah,
Well,
then it's
he-
just
he only needs 43 more. He has 10 already.
true. Synergy. We had the 12 gnomes one before, Mano, but yeah, it happens very rarely, unfortunately. So let's hope it happens in this board. If they go for diagonals, it probably does. But maybe Fract has a
Best-
route where he doesn't have to go to chamber. Maybe that's what he's kind of going for. Because Katashi is doing the arrow keys, so yeah, maybe Fract really goes column 1 and then something that skips chamber, which I don't know if that's the fastest. He also goes for the crabs. Does he just go row 1, column 1, row 5? No, that's the Harry Potter
No.
wizard card. He's not doing that.
He's putting. He's going for column 4 then.
Yeah, has to, right?
And which is put 50 crabs into it. And he's at 7 now? 6. He's at 6.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's faster though. Like we might see the same as last match with Marlon and Sammy. Oh no, he got the soft look. Did he get the safe book? He did at least. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That wasn't even his fault. Like that room just soft locks sometimes, and it's annoying. But yeah, we might see the
That's-
same. We might see Katashi going to chamber, and then Fract doing like all of those levels, doing Goyle, doing Slytherin, doing Scourge. I don't know. We'll see which of those is faster. It's hard to tell.
Like, you just need to understand, like, all of you and even we are just sitting nice in our chair and just. We are still working on routing at this point, and
Yeah.
they just have to route within 2 minutes. And yeah, routing mistakes can happen. That's
Yeah.
that's what also makes Triple Bingo so interesting, because the routing is so important.
Yeah, I think it's probably my favorite bingo format. Like triple bingo is really fun to watch. Also, that's the reason why I'm not playing, because I would be out round 1.
Hey, I've lost both my matches.
Yeah, but you had good opponents.
Yeah. And also a terrible Sunday last week.
That's another good point. Also, Fract going for the... Actually, surprisingly, the safety strat there doesn't make the chasm jump, but jumps on the block below. Oh, maybe. Oh, he probably wanted to go for the boost and then realized there's like a crap up there. Or he just got the wrong
Yeah.
ledge grab and took it, because why not? Which puts him to how many crabs, actually? I kind of lost track, because that one is a dumb goal.
Yeah. Beaver, if you're still here, how many crabs are there in total in the level? Because he's done all of them before.
Yeah, I think he has.
How many crabs did he put into...
Like, he must be really close, at least. Katashi also putting them in, though. I didn't see him necessarily go for
Yeah.
that in room 1, but I think you can skip a few.
He went for it, but maybe
Oh,
skipped
okay.
a few.
Frag pushing them in. Is that it for him? Let me just... Yeah, he goes out. Yeah. Okay, that must be
yeah.
15. I think that's... There are like 17, so I think he's fine. Oh, he does not go for the star. So he must have skipped the arrow keys just because of routing, probably.
Or just muscle memory.
Yeah, I guess that's also true. Glitchless muscle memory.
It's losing only 4 seconds? 6?
Yeah, I think 5 or 6 or something. It's not too much. Also, his RNG
Yeah.
is not amazing. Even though he skipped the arrow key. Wait, why does he get... Oh, that's just bad RNG, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
It's not even that bad. But maybe Katashi can save 10 seconds on that. That's the one part that's RNG in this race, I guess.
This is good RNG if you want to get the beans at top of.
True.
Have you actually seen somebody doing it already in the tournament, or?
Which one exactly? Get all the...
Getting the beans at top in the bean bonus round.
I actually don't think so. Interestingly enough, I can't remember.
I remember somebody trying to do it, but he didn't.
Yeah, true, that did happen. But like the thing is, that's never on the card either. So it's just a bit weird. Katashi, I think, is also done with a 15. Yeah, must be. They're done at the same time, so yeah. They both know what they're doing and they probably counted properly. I can't double check, but yeah. Yeah, obviously Katashi quite far behind already just because he missed one of those cards in the early game. And if he doesn't have a better route, then this might be hard to catch up because Fract is not known to make many mistakes. So we'll see.
No.
Remember, Harry, you're not put your hand out till the enemy seeker is out of the way. That's it, Harry. You've almost got it.
I don't know if they actually go for the same route though. Like I would feel like at least one of them goes into chamber. Yeah, Katashi finally makes the boost. Oh, he goes for the challenge star. Interesting, but he did the arrow keys, right?
Yep, he did.
Oh, that's gonna... He's gonna be like a minute in the bean bonus room or something.
Yeah, it's like 15 seconds extra for doing the arrow keys.
Mm-hmm.
That's not fun.
That's not optimal, yeah. Oh, look at that time. We're going down ever so slowly.
Well, now he has time to look at his routes.
Yeah,
and
true.
To memorize his route.
Also, good call to open the chest, because they can have chocolate frogs, which you never know if you need some health, since he's not full health.
Yeah,
So you can take your chances. It's unlikely, though, with that little health missing, so yeah, doesn't get one either. Not surprised. It's not looking too good for Katashi so far, but once again, we have different routes. But we might have the opposite of what I said earlier. We might have Katashi not going to chamber and Fract going to chamber. We'll see. It's gonna be interesting.
And also something that can happen in bingo. Everything can happen. Like we know Fract is stable in his consistent in his runs, but
Yeah.
like we thought the same for Marlin, and
True.
he made some mistakes which
Some
made the
uncharacteristic mistakes, yeah.
and Katashi is now going to cast at the pigs.
Oh yeah, they're not there at night. I was about to say he could have connected that so well with the 10 cards before, but they're not out at night, so that's me being stupid. I don't see the goal. I don't... Oh, there.
Which color is?
He's red. Yeah, I found it. How does the logic work for random getting chocolate frogs from chests? I think there's like always a random chance you can get a frog, and that gets like increased by your missing health. Ah, thank you, Mark. Perfect. We have the math in chat. I don't know what that means, but yes.
To the next level of the lesson. 5 points to Gryffindor.
Yeah, Katashi torturing the pigs. Thankfully, we didn't have his sound, so it's all good. Didn't have Peter coming at us.
And we are just tickling the pigs, so
True. It's like December.
no pigs were harmed in this one.
In the making of this tournament.
Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next level of the lesson.
8 Scourge challenge stars, by the way, so we're probably gonna see Scourge being played by at least one of them, it feels like. So that's gonna be interesting, because that's a challenge we never see in Scourge. In Bingos, rather. Oh, Fract with a fake input. Or was that a fake input? He tapped out to write San Diego in the bingo chat. I don't quite know why. But I assume that's somehow connected to his fake input.
Don't waver, Harry. You almost had it down.
If you're going for the challenge 8 challenge stars, would you get into the bean bonus room?
I think if you're unlucky, yeah. Like Katashi would, after what he did in the first level. But I think Fract wouldn't, because he hit the trigger and not the final star for Richter.
I remember that I got 9 Scourge challenge stars and I need to go into the beam bonus room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess maybe it's luck dependent, or maybe you have to go. I'm actually not sure. We'll see, I guess, because I
Yeah.
feel like he will go for that. He gets the knights. Let's put him into 4
Yeah.
knights. And he goes for the same
He
setup.
Did
What's
Fract also get the armor stance at Willow?
Yeah, he did, yeah. So that he's at 4. He's not going for the Scourge challenge stars, but he goes for the same setup that we've seen like 3 times already so far. Like, what's up with this setup? Is that like the new thing people do?
I think it was just the video that got sent
Maybe, yeah.
the last time, because I remember that there was like a few weeks ago somebody asking what's the setup for Skirt Skip, and only Marlin reacted and posted his video. So
I see.
I think it also depends on who is reacting to you.
Yeah, depends on who sends you their setup, and that's what you do.
Yeah.
Let's see how many ingredients Fract gets in this. Even though there is once again no Bicon goal, I think, on this card, which is weird. He's probably gonna get some potion ingredients, I would imagine, for the 15 potions.
Yeah.
Also goes for the glitches strat here. Probably smart in like in a close bingo race to not risk it with the hard strats.
Yeah, that would also that's something that I also like from Fract, just hitting the Lumos statue. You don't want to make a mistake and fall down by winning 1 second of not hitting the Lumos statue.
Yeah, for
RTA.
sure.
Like in game time, it doesn't lose you any time. RTA, it loses like a second or
Yeah. I think it's even saving like a little bit in game time, because like the platform keeps moving in the cutscene skip, which gets like timed out. So I think it's actually in game time it's fast, but yeah, RTA, the cutscene skip, is obviously still in there, so it loses a bit. He's probably used to do that from glitchless, I would imagine, because that's where we also casted the Lumos. Which is...
I'm still in any percent hitting the
Yeah.
Lumos statue.
I mean, it's, you know, not doing that boost is really not that bad. It doesn't save as much as people think it does sometimes, the very first boost. Fract having trouble sniping the Scourge.
Yeah, that's something that I also like. Just first snipe that Scourge and then get the save, because otherwise you need to hit it every time.
Every time you fail it, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know if people have actually a setup for Maze Skip. For me, it's just basically find the correct spot to actually fall down, and then when you hit the wall, just flip your camera to the right, and
And
it
pray.
works.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't work. It's one of the two.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that seems like a 50-50 setup is still a setup, right?
No, it's more like a 90-10.
Okay.
It worked.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Times.
Yeah.
And Katashi is actually going for the 8 Scourge stars.
So we're seeing a bit of Scourge gameplay, which also means he doesn't have to do Scourge skip, which is quite nice sometimes. And Fract, as I said before, actually does go for the potion ingredients, so that's Bicon is a perfect level to get some extra. So you don't have to be like Mark and make 15 potions with 1 ingredient. So it's probably quite good to get some extra ones. And how many is he actually? 3 and 2. Okay.
I don't know why he gets
I'm in
this
the potions
one.
classroom.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he gets like another bark in Boomslang or something. Or the Findo.
Even though activate the potion cauldron with a gnome is also on the cards.
True,
So
but
yeah,
I
I
assume
would-
if he does that, he wants to do it so he doesn't lose the ingredients. Like, you can do the infinite potion glitch with still activating that potion with the gnome.
I wouldn't mind dueling lessons. They might come in handy someday.
Like, I thought you would just lose the...
Yeah, like if you position yourself like next to the wall still, then it still works.
Even
So-
in the Findo, because...
No, that one doesn't.
basically-
Yeah, no.
Because for my own routing, I would make my 15 potions right now.
Yeah, no, I see that.
Because-
That makes sense.
Because you don't want to do the potion glitch with the gnome in the castle.
Yeah, that's true.
At least I didn't want to do it, but my potion glitched. My infinite potion glitch.
But the question is,
And-
does he actually want to activate a cauldron with a gnome? I don't know if he has to. I guess we'll find out after the fin, no?
Please fix your gaze on the
Yeah.
symbol in front of you. See the point.
Katashi. Oh, he probably has enough stars, right? I kinda didn't count, but I would assume so.
Yeah.
So let's give him this one,
This exercise is in
because he also skips the last one, so I'm sure he has enough. Even though the last one is fairly quick, so if you skip any, it's probably not that one, but hey, doesn't matter too much.
Yeah.
Scourge is like they're all
Like-
quick.
Yeah, you would actually skip the one at the switch. That's the one that I would skip
Is there a star down? Oh yeah, there is a star down there, right?
up there.
Concentrate.
I mean, the big switch with the block.
Oh yeah, no, that one. Yeah, that one for sure. And I guess the one with like Peeves, right? The Peeves secret. That one is quite slow as well.
Yeah, those are the two that you actually want to skip. The others are kind of in the way.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if Katashi like weighted that in, but his bean bonus room time is just off the roof. Or through the roof. Like that it's just takes him so long just sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah.
That's not optimally what you want, but we'll see. Maybe his route turns out well, I guess.
All right, Mr. Potter.
I think you could even have done skirt skip and getting the stars later.
Yeah, I wouldn't lose too much time. Or it probably actually, yeah, that would probably be faster. Depending on how fast you get Scourge Skip, that might have actually been faster for the beam
Yeah.
bonus room. Yeah. Or like overall.
Because you can then get maybe the skirts challenge stars before Spongify, because then it would be safe. And you walk past it basically.
Yeah, I think that would have probably been like, I mean, it's not, doesn't matter too much, but it probably would have been the 200 IQ strat.
Yeah.
Nah, unfortunately not, Maxine. We can't just stop now. Kind of finish their bingos. Yeah, I mean, Katashi is in the lead on bingos, but that doesn't mean anything. Fract in exchange is a lot, or has a big lead on level. Like he's a lot further into the game. Gets
Still-
another mucus. Wow.
Yeah, and he's getting the end star, even though he skipped the one in Victor Sempra.
Yeah, true. But I guess, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter too much. What is he doing now? Is he typing in chat or something? Or is he marking something? Nope, Fract just spontaneously taking a break. For all I can tell...
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's what he did.
yeah, that's what he did. Thanks for marking that.
Well, I saw Menno mentioning it.
But like he didn't take the break to mark that. He just he just took a break, I guess. He's that confident in winning. No, I don't know, probably something else. I also did not get the potion with the gnome, so you have to keep that in mind. He's not doing it here, if he's even doing it.
Yeah, then he isn't going to do it.
Oh, failed the boost. Yeah, he probably isn't going to,
To be honest,
do it.
he skipped the beans and willow, so he's not going to do it because I don't think he's going to get the Harry Potter wizard cards.
Unlikely. Katashi also gets the ingredients, by the way, so they both probably go for 15 potions. I mean, Mark, you can be on bingo saying there's nothing against that. Just don't write in chat. So no worries.
Yeah, I would just say, just to make it safe, don't go into the bingo cards.
Just join a spectator if you must, yeah. Oh, Frack, that was a
Like,
very
I-
interesting way to drop down onto the thing. He did not go for the chocolate frogs, right? So I don't think he did anything in boom slang, from what I
No.
can tell. Didn't cut the hats off, no. So, interesting. Was quite a long challenge, you know, regarding he didn't do anything. He got some wingtree bark, I guess. Katashi.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a close jump, but he gets it. Gets some more ingredients. Really has to start catching up to where Fract is in the game. But that was a fairly
Yeah.
solid bicorn. he goes. Probably not
Fract
gonna
is
see any
not gonna-
dueling.
Potion ingredients
Mm-hmm.
in the secrets.
Oh, Fract setting up with
Like, he-
McGonagall one. So we're gonna keep our eyes
Like
on
he could
Fract.
have made- Yeah,
And he gets it.
like he could have made the potion ingredients
Oh
already.
no, not
Mhm.
another attack.
I don't see the
Okay.
goal. There it is. Yep.
Yeah.
That's how you optimally skip McGonagall. Oh, well, not skip it, but how you optimally do that bingo goal. Teleporting out of the cutscene after she falls down. Which takes away a lot of the fun, but, you know, it's
Yeah.
optimal.
Well, to be honest, nobody watches to see McGonagall fall.
True.
I always watch to see Harry fall.
Yeah, that's the better part. I agree.
Yes, it's a Dutch-German rivalry. But we even have Dutch-German commentary. at the
True,
moment.
yeah. And like both countries had 2 runners in the beginning, and you know now it's 1 left. That's actually quite interesting. There's a lot of parallels in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta admit, for now it looks a bit better for Fract. Also doing the picks here, actually I guess it's the same. If you do them here or before Quidditch practice, doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Like, it could be optimal if you decide to get 10 cards before Victor Sempra and you want to get this card.
But are they
Don't
there?
know why.
Hey Harry.
Yes.
What's
Yeah?
that, eh?
Okay.
Well, not in the night,
Savings onto you.
but at day. But
Oh.
yeah, it
So you go up to the dormitory and then go out again? Yeah, I guess that would be a bit too much.
like I don't know why you would do it, but you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
That would synergize, yeah, I guess. But no, this is probably the optimal time to do them for both. Katashi, yeah, now he's failing the arrow keys. He probably should have done that for Rictus Sembra and Scourge, to be honest. He realized his bean bonus room time is quite high.
Yeah, he shouldn't be going into the bean bonus room after this one.
I mean, depends on what he does. He gets the last star, but he shouldn't get any, like, other challenge stars. So I don't think he will.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe we can already tell what routes they're going for. Like, Fract looks like row 2 for sure, and row 1, I assume. And then column 4? Must be. And he goes for the potions already. That looked like a very scary setup, but it works. Actually, it's not that scary, it works.
They are really far into the wall.
Yeah. And look how fast it is with 4 potion ingredients each.
Yes.
It's almost done already. It even has like some extra. Yeah, column 4 is actually a pretty good one. Well, the only problem is you have to play Goyle and Slytherin. Which, but yeah.
Yeah. Even though going up the fireplace isn't too long. But yeah, you don't have to fast Quidditch match.
Mm-hmm. That's true. But yeah, Katashi did not... I don't know if he went... Did he get the snail skip? I didn't pay attention. He went for the old Defender. I don't know if he even went for the boost to skip the snails, but yeah, he has nothing else to do in the level, so he just finishes it. Gets the challenge star. Complete Defender without casting Defender. The goal you always forget and that they might not even go for, but yeah, that's a thing.
Well, Fract is going for it for sure.
I mean, Katashi might as well. Like, row 2 is not bad, so
No.
wouldn't be too surprised.
I like it that row 2 has 12 spiders and 12 gnomes.
Yeah, it's quite satisfying. And I think Fract is gonna warp out, right? He's gonna go up the whatever this is.
Fireplace.
Fireplace, thank you. I don't think that's how you do the boosting Actually, it worked quite well. And there he goes. I don't know where the goal is. Yep, and then he warps out. Perfect. Where is the goal, actually?
At Nick showed yesterday how the block is actually working, but it's it invalidated his Wallace 13% run.
Yeah, you know, was not good anyways. But yeah, the block in the fireplace works on, I think it was 20 FPS, 20 to 30 FPS, something like that. Everything above it's just stuck, which is stupid. Now I found it. It was already marked. Raz was a lot quicker than I was. No, actually, I think Fract marked it himself. But yeah, the fireplace one I just couldn't find.
Yeah, Fract marked it itself. I was.
Yeah, like we knew he did it, but we just didn't find it. Well, that happens sometimes.
It makes sense that he did that because you have a little bit of time because of Quidditch.
True. Shouldn't matter too much.
And it looks like if you would turn in right now, you would think both are at the same spots in the
True.
game.
That's actually a
But,
nice coincidence.
It's not.
I actually don't know where Katashi is, but before Dumbledore skip. Oh, he's not. Oh, he's going for the boost. Yeah, he always does. Which I still think is the, you know, harder strat, but he nails it very well. Very well done.
Katashi. I don't know.
I mean, I assume they go for row 2, they both go for that, and they probably also both go for column 4. And Katashi on top is on going for column 1 instead of row 1, yeah. I think that's what it is. And Frack, there we go, the goal that people wanted to see. It happens once again. Gonna have...
And this is actually the best moment in the game to do it.
As Goyle, obviously.
Well, to be honest, this is the only moment that, well, or going before Chamber.
Yeah.
But yeah, for some reason, this just feels.
I think Katashi. Oh, Katashi lost his ingredients, didn't he?
No, he still has them. He is 17.
Is he done? Okay, then he must be done. I didn't quite see how many potions he has. I was focusing on the on the gnome spam, but oh god, how many are those?
I hope Fract is going to count them all.
He's leaving, so I'll just accept that. It should be fine.
Yeah.
Can you crash the game in that way? I've actually seen a similar thing on TK stream, actually, when he tried to get early chamber. He put the gnome in front of the toilet that spawns beans, and then just casted it, and he had like the game down to 1 FPS. Which unfortunately didn't help him to get into chamber, but yeah, you can slow the game down quite significantly with that.
I think once also he just spawned unlimited gnomes and threw them out and got more gnomes and...
There's a lot of silly stuff you can do with those toilets, they're great.
He had one great gnome party. And Katashi actually needs to do more in Goyle. Like hitting 8 Lumos statues.
Which I think is probably like, I mean, you can't Quidditch swap out, but it always feels good if there are 2 things you have to do in one level. It's always,
I would
always
never
nice
go for this one.
Yeah, it's quite long. Goyle is a long challenge. Oh, interesting boost.
Yeah, but there are like 8 out of the way, and if you get the wall walk at the end, then you get kind of close to...
Yeah, you can skip 2, right? If I recall correct. So he skipped 1 to the left, and he's gonna skip the last one, most likely.
Yeah, nobody is doing the one, the most annoying one, the one that you never see in any category, whatever.
We've seen it once in this tournament. I don't remember who went for it, but someone did. The one to the left before. It's hard to describe where it is, but we have seen that before. Okay, the armor stands are done for Fract. Yep, that does make sense. That is totally fine. Mark that himself. Fract is marking like every second goal himself, but that's okay. He seems to have time to.
Like I also liked it. Like it's the same as we've talked about before, not doing a tournament, but doing this tournament, but just in stream that like we both don't like to use auto splitter. And maybe it feels the same, which I have at least. I just want to mark my goals for myself because I just that way I know I keep track of them, and I even have a laptop with a mouse next to me so that I don't need to tap out the I can just mark it.
That's
whenever.
actually nice. That's next level. But no, I can totally see that. Yeah, marking the golds yourself is more satisfying for sure.
And it also keeps better in your head of routing.
Mm.
Because you keep looking at the card instead of, okay, I need to do this, and you just look.
Oh, Katashi. It's fine though. Yeah, no, for sure. That makes a lot of sense. And we see another gnome party. Also, like, as you said, this is probably the most optimal spot because I think the cycle of Myrtle is always the same. For the people that don't know, you have Myrtle open the door for you, essentially. But it looked like both got the same cycle.
Well, if she's going to open the door or not, right? Or just always guaranteed?
I don't actually know. That's a good question. Katashi with a very interesting setup for this. Different than what Fract did.
Yeah, and it's even missing the toilet more. So
Yeah.
he has only 3 of them at the moment. That's number 4.
Yep. Yeah, I like the one Fract used more as well. That looked. Oh, this one looks like a decent spot for him.
Yeah.
Or not.
But standing down there with other gnomes that just
Attack
want
you.
to give you a hug.
Mm. Yeah, look at that. Look at how those gnomes like just body him.
Yep.
Also, if you look at the board, Fract is actually kinda close to completing this. Like, he has 2 more Forest Golds, 1 more Gryffindor Challenge, which is not long, and then Slytherin. This is a very good run for him. It's probably gonna go sub 50.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, I have no idea how many Katashi has, but I'm sure he counts. He has 12. Does he?
I think he didn't count himself.
Probably didn't. Yeah, those are 12.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Nope, he did 1 more.
Around
Now he
the
definitely has 12, yeah. In fact,
Yeah, I believe he had
finishing-
11 indeed.
Oh, okay. Then good for him to actually count himself. Shout out.
I would count myself just to make sure because it's so hard to see.
Mm. Especially because we don't have sound. Like, we can't really hear if a gnome spawns. Like, we have Fract sound.
What are you doing down here?
Who just got all the Slytherin Seekers. I think I've marked that a bit early, but it doesn't really matter. He got them anyways. And yeah, as we said, he's close. We're gonna see the Gryffindor Challenge we talked about before after he's done with Spongify. And it doesn't look too good for Katashi. He has kind of the same golds left. He has to, well, he also only has Forest and then the Slytherin Secrets and the last completion star. But, so it's like Slytherin Challenge, Slytherin Secrets versus Gryffindor Challenge right now, which I'm pretty sure Gryffindor Challenge is the shorter one. And Fract is like, you know, later in the game in general. So it's not looking too good. It's most of that time loss is, I think, still because he forgot 1 card in the early game. I think that kind of breaks his neck here.
That's basically the reason. Do you have a line?
I actually don't know what this is about either. Which line? That's the password. I don't think that's the line people want to hear. It's a good voice line though. I like English Goyle. It's nice to hear him again.
It's a good line. Yeah, English Goyle is just amazing. Like, but still, the best voice actor is Dutch Filch.
Yeah, it's Dutch Filch. I think have I heard Dutch Filch? I actually don't know. I might have heard him in HP1.
Got the one in Dutch.
I don't remember if I have. I don't think I have. I know the German Filch who's like very scared for some reason. Like he's not scary. He's literally scared himself.
I really have the feeling that the Dutch Filch actor, he really spent some energy in delivering those voices. Like he's just amazing. He's so much better than the English Filch, for sure.
I guess I gotta play the games in Dutch at some point. I'm sure it's gonna get requested anyways, so it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I thought that you have asked one HP2 version of HP1 before, but I wasn't sure.
I might have, yeah. I don't quite remember either. I don't think I have played it in Dutch. I've played it in Russian and Polish. I know that much. And German in my childhood.
Well, I've seen you playing Polish HP2 yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not laggy at all.
No, perfect game.
Perfectly fine. Oh, is that good? Oh,
I don't know.
I was so scared for Katashi, sorry. Because I thought he didn't get the boost, but he
Yeah.
did get it.
But yeah, this is Fract's race to lose.
Yeah, I think he's got this. It's a shame. Like, this race was lost like 7 minutes in, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's still a good performance by both, but I don't think Katashi
Yeah.
can catch up to this. It's not looking too good.
Yeah, if Katashi would have gotten the cards at first try, then he would have. They would have been at the same spot basically.
Yeah, I think
Right.
it would have been a lot closer for sure. Like, I don't know how much he lost. Did he lose like a minute or two probably? So yeah. Yeah, I think Gryffindor Challenge any percent, like IL Recce is like 40 seconds or something. Like, Gryffindor Challenge is not long. Completing that is very easy and very quick.
It's still amazing that we can do actually the Gryffindor challenge in this version.
Yeah, I agree. It's very nice. It's a very nice patch. Also, Fract not Quidditch warping. Oh no, actually, I mean, it would still be faster.
He still needs to get.
In the
Oh,
box.
that's, yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah,
Come
it
on.
also looked like he's
There you go.
had a setup for it because
Yeah.
he doesn't have
What are you
have
doing
his
down
health
here,
bar,
Tom?
etc.
It's
Maybe he
all
just failed it. He didn't press map in time or something. I think Katashi's done with the secrets.
right. It never killed
Yep.
no one.
Yeah.
Come on. The least Hogwarts can do is make sure the
Yeah, maybe he just, I don't know, or he just wants to show us MV Hagrid. I mean, he probably knows where Katashi is. He can obviously also tell what he still needs. So he knows that he's
For
just
sure.
flat out ahead, so yeah.
Yeah, basically Fract has seen that Nixon just marked get off Slytherin's secret, so he knows he has the time for this.
Yep. It's still closer than it looks, though. Like, Katashi has to do Spongify and Fract has to do Gryffindor Challenge, which would be the same length, but Spongify has spell learning in front of it, so yeah. But maybe if Fract Fract makes like a big mistake in Forest, this is still an open race. Like, if he dies somewhere. What the hell is the line? I don't know what the line is.
The line!
What's
Nixon,
that?
we need the line! I have no clue what the line is, but
I don't know that meme.
I cheer with chat for the line.
I'm actually so confused. Oh, very close? No, that's not it. Is it? I mean, that's a good meme as well. Oh, the very close race? No, that's not it. I don't know what it is. But we see Fract going through Gryffindor like it's nothing. Actually, it was a fairly good Gryffindor challenge any percent IL. Does he go for the boost here? No, he does not. You can boost until like to the final star from that, but it's really not worth it. There he goes, Gryffindor challenge. Is it really very close? That's what it is. Oh yeah, I think it was a nice glitch this IL. Yeah, the any percent one I think uses some
Can you
stupid boost.
imagine that you do so much good stuff for the community, etc., and all you get remembered for is saying very close.
I mean, at least that's something, I guess. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, it is still anybody's race here. Fract just has to make one big mistake and it can swing either way.
Yeah.
Also, I guess I was wrong when I said it's gonna go sub 50 for both. I don't think it will, but it's still a very solid run for both. And it's not an easy board, once again. The middle goal is absolute trash, so yeah.
Yeah, and they avoided it.
Didn't want to go to chamber.
That was the smartest thing to do.
And it's actually interesting that nobody went to chamber, since Beaver said it's like, you know, obviously he's not a god either, but he's very good at bingo, and he said the fastest route probably would go to chamber. So both choose to not do it though.
Yeah.
Just fail for viewers' entertainment. Yeah, one death, and I mean, it's still probably not close. I don't think Frag can lose this at this point. Like, he would need to have is a PC crash essentially to lose this.
Or he needs to make a mistake, like hitting a rope twice instead
Oh yeah,
of
true.
only once.
That can happen. And then when he reloads the
Because-
game, he presses new game instead of load game. Stuff like that
Well,
can
that-
happen.
At that point, I would just die to Aragog.
Yeah, that's
Or the
actually true.
spider. Like, those spiders do a lot of damage if you aren't careful.
Yeah, he did, chat. Thank you. I kind of slept on that. But of course he did. That was his 4th completion star. Yeah, it turns out that row 1... I mean, if you look at it, row 1 seems a lot quicker than column 1. Just because it doesn't have to play the entirety of Goyle and and Scourge.
Yeah.
And the
Sure.
bean bonus room stuff, I guess. Because of the completion
Yeah,
stars.
I think especially the beam bonus room stuff has tried way too much.
Yeah, I think so as well. And obviously the beginning. I think Katashi... Why is he quitting? Is he just... Does he just know he lost, or... I'm confused. Why did he quit? What happened to him? Did he warp into the wrong match?
What did Katashi do?
He might have just warped into the wrong match, but I don't think it's faster to close the game. Warp too early? Oh. Oh, he warped before he entered the Hagrid cutscene. Oh no. Oh.
Oh,
I mean, not that it matters, but yeah, that's a bit annoying. Also, absolutely did not keep track of Fract spiders, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be it for him, and that's going to be the GG's. That's actually a sub 50, so I was not wrong after all. Let's get him in here. Dang, GG's.
Hey, thank
Dang,
you.
GG's. Oh, double sound. Sorry for that, chat. Fixed, as always. Yeah, that was a really cool race to watch. Okay, Katashi wants to forfeit. That is totally fair. Let's get him in here as well.
Oh, okay. That was sub 50. That was so bad, lol.
Yeah, I said like 15 minutes ago or something. Both rounds probably go sub 50, and you made it close.
This didn't feel like sub
Hello.
50.
Close.
This didn't feel like.
God.
GG's to you both, though. That was like actually a good race. I think this race was decided in the first 7 minutes when, yeah, Katashi missed one of the 10 cards.
Yeah, I had
Oh.
after that I had completely bled out at the beginning because I was so nervous after that.
Yeah, no, it's totally
And now
understandable.
I Quidditch warped Ron because I wanted to save a little bit of time with map walking, and yeah.
It still, you know, ended up being fairly close. Like, you were pretty much one forest behind, essentially. Which
Yeah.
is like, what, 2 minutes or something?
Yeah,
yeah.
kinda impressed that it was so close at the ending.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but there were
so
only
that's
4
the-
roads that were possible. 4 rows that were possible. If
Yeah,
you
I
don't want to go
didn't
to
saw row
chamber.
one.
Interestingly enough, we had Beaver in chat saying that the fastest route would probably again go to chamber like last match.
Yeah.
You think so?
Apparently that's
I mean,
what he
I guess
said.
row 3 is really good. Apart from that,
I think he talked about top left, bottom right, because that's a fairly good one, apart from going to chamber.
Yeah.
But the worst part about my route was the 10 wizard cards.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, Scourge is.
I think they've both been solid routes. I mean, it was really the difference between row 1 and column 1, I guess.
Row 1, column 3.
Because, you know, Katashi went for column 1, you went for row 1. Column 1 has has to play Scourge and Goyle, which row 1 doesn't, which, I don't know, might have made a difference. But it was a really good race. It got actually somewhat close in the end again, so it was very fun to watch. And with that, by the way, I'm gonna update the bracket. Well, how happy are you guys with your runs? While I update the bracket.
I don't know. I could have played
Not
better.
Very happy, I guess.
But my hands were extremely cold. It's so cold in my room. Unbelievable.
Absolutely same
So-
here. Freaking winter.
I don't know. That's my excuse for playing bad.
I mean, you won though, so I don't think you need an excuse. And also, same for you, Katashi. You had a very, very, very impressive tournament, honestly. For,
Yeah.
you know, dropping in kind of last second, facing Flo in round 1, and then making it quite far. So that was still really, really impressive. But yeah, once again,
Yeah.
yep, sorry.
Yeah, I really wanted to say that I hope you enjoyed your matches in the tournament, Katashi.
Yeah,
Especially-
I enjoyed it very much, but still I wanted to go further and face Flo again, so
Yeah, that's fair. The revenge on Flo. But with that, unfortunately, it means Katashi will be out of this tournament. Fract will advance and will face the winner of Seinfeld versus Slend, which... Is that the next match? I think it is.
That's the next match.
Yeah.
It's actually planned to happen in 8 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys
Yeah,
kind of...
I predict that it will be Slend, and I predict that... Well, that's it, actually. I predict that it will be Slend, and I'm looking forward to that race if it ends up happening.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, no
But
matter who
good luck
wins,
to both
it's gonna be
runners.
an interesting race. Yeah, I mean, we're probably gonna go into the transition real quick once I set it up.
So, any final words from the two of you?
I was really confused after Defindo because Defindo wasn't being marked, and also I cast for Plendo for some reason. I thought it was Defindo. I was mentally really confused.
Yeah, we kind of didn't see that
for
goal,
no
to
reason.
be honest. Like, we didn't even realize it's on the card until you marked it.
Okay. I think Russ ended up marking it, but I was
Oh, okay.
just really confused myself for no reason.
I guess
I don't even
unclear.
have an explanation.
I have to be honest, Chet told us that
Right.
we need to mark it. We didn't even see the goal.
Yeah, I mean, that happens. That one is a goal that's like, you don't really notice it because it just happens, you know? There isn't really any build up to it or any grinding, so it's sometimes hard to notice. But yeah, that was a very good race. We had two good
job.
races already, and we're gonna once again head into a small transition, and we have the third knockout match of the day after that with Seinfeld versus Slend. So don't go anywhere. See you in 5 minutes or something. We'll see.